Alola everyone, it's the Munch and welcome back to Pokemon Sun and Moon. Last episode, we took on the Pokemon trainers Red and Blue, the previous champions of the Kanto region. We kind of lost to Blue, but it's okay because in the end, we ended up beating Red and making it to the battle tree. But today guys, it is finally time for the moment you've all been waiting for. We're going to be heading off to the hotel on Route 8 that the mysterious guy in the red shirt outside of our house told us about. And I'm just here chilling at the Pokemon League because I really like the music here, and I guess it's kind of our new home now that we've become the champion of Alola. But of course, this is not quite where we need to be right now if we're going to be doing the side quest I just mentioned. I believe it's on Route 8 and there's a hotel near this Pokemon Center. So we're going to call upon the power of our Charizard pal, climb on his back, and it's time to fly away to Route 8. I actually come here quite often because this is the Pokemon Center where you can buy quick balls, and I definitely use a lot of those while trying to fill out the Pokedex. But that's right guys, we're heading into this hotel to do the main event of the post game, the Ultra Beast Quest. So if you guys are excited, make sure to hit that like button and let's get in here because I believe we're gonna see some familiar faces, and I am so excited about it because it's Looker. So you actually came. That's right, I guess. You must be orange, mustn't you? Yep, that's me. Please, you'll have to forgive for my stunning disguise earlier. I'm very grateful that you accepted my invitation to join me here in my room. Oh my gosh, Looker was the guy in the red shirt. I actually didn't know that, I can't believe it, but most of this stuff in the post game I don't know anything about, including who that purple-haired girl in the back is. But I can't help but think she looks a little familiar. My name, it is Looker. I'm a member of the International Police. And this figure here is my boss. Looker's boss? What? Well, this is quite interesting. It is an honor to meet you, of course, the first champion of Alola. Please forgive our rude summons. My name is Annabelle. I am the head of a secret division within the International Police. We are the UB Task Force. Now this Annabelle here is actually the leader that headed the Pokemon Tower all the way back in Emerald, and I feel like I remember her, but she kind of looks different in this game, so to be honest, I wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for so many people pointing this out already to me online before. But she is apparently Looker's boss, which is super interesting, and let's see what else they've got to say. Please forgive me for the most sudden question, but I must ask, is it true that you encountered UB Symbiote? Symbiont? I don't even know how to say that, but I think he's talking about Nihilego. Yes, UB01, Symbiont. I suppose you knew it as Nihilego. The International Police refers to all of the UBs by code names, like Symbiont there. I believe you might recognize it as the Pokemon that the woman Lusamine fused with. Yep, there were quite a lot of them back at the Ultra Space. Now that we have cleared that up, please allow me to ask once more. Did you come in contact with Symbiont? That is, with Nihilego? Yeah, we kinda did beat it. Looker is so shocked. Can he really not believe this? Just as we had thought. What? What did they think? That seems to settle things, Chief. What is settled? Listen, everything that we're about to share with you is highly classified information. We must ask that you keep all that you learn here to yourself. The incident that Miss Lusamine caused, Symbiont, wasn't the only UB to appear from the Ultra Wormhole that was temporarily opened at that time. Oh, that's right. A lot of wormholes did open up during then, all over Alola, and who knows if anywhere else in the world. We have confirmed the presence of another Symbiont, other than the one you encountered, and we have received reports of sightings of several other types of Ultra Beasts. The UBs are dangerous beings whose powers exceed the boundaries or logic of our world, and they were dropped rudely into this world against their own will. We can only expect that they will be extremely wary and combative. And so we have been tasked with 3 duties. The first is to investigate the ecology of these unidentified UBs. The second is to look out for UBs and protect the people from any harm. And the third is to either protect the UBs or destroy them. If the UBs are destructive beings that will seek some sort of revenge upon our world, then the order from above is to erase them completely. But neither myself nor Looker would like to see that happen. Even if they're UBs, they're living creatures. We would like to protect them and save them. But protecting the UBs, it would seem to amount to catching them, and that is a more difficult task than simply destroying them would be. We do not currently have the battle power necessary to achieve such a goal. But thankfully you've got me, right? Because, you know, I'm well on my way to completing the Alola Pokédex now, and I'm sure a couple of Ultra Beasts would be no problem adding in. And so, we finally arrive at the point. Let us dispense with any pretense. We wish for you, the champion of Alola, to lend us your assistance. Oh yeah, that's right. And I am totally ready to do so. Orange, we want you to join our team. Please give your aid to the UB Task Force. Sure thing. Hey, we get some cheerful music for it too. You accept? Thank you very much. So that means Chief. I know, Mr. Looker. It is only a formality, but I still must test you to ensure that you can handle this job. Orange, may I ask you to join me in a battle? I will wait until you're ready, so do whatever preparations you need and then speak with me. Alright, I'm ready for my battle with Annabelle right now. After learning that she was previously the owner of the Battle Tower, unfortunately I don't think I was quite good enough to beat the Battle Frontier as a kid, so I don't think I ever battled her myself. But as you guys can see, I've got a couple of different Pokemon for today. Bugsy and Fomantis have joined us because they are just about ready to evolve, and I'm pretty sure we can get that from this battle with Annabelle here. But before we do, I actually want to give an item to Sarah. I noticed she doesn't have one, so there we go. Now we're ready to take on Annabelle, so let's talk to her once again. So you're ready for me? Let's begin then, shall we? Let me see your talent in its entirety. No need to hold back. Oh, I'm not holding back at all. Let's take on the previous Pokemon Tower champion. Or is it really champion? I don't know, but it's Pokemon trainer Annabelle. In her suit, she's looking very bossy indeed. I can see how she's Looker's boss now, but it's just kind of weird because we've known Looker for so long, since all the way back in Pokemon Platinum, which was now Gen 4, all the way in Gen 7. I'm pretty sure he's been in every game, including the previous games, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, of course. There was a whole thing with him in the post-game, and now he's part of the Ultra Beast mission, which is just awesome, and she's brought Annabelle along too, or he's brought her along, I mean. But either way, she's got an Alakazam up first, so it is time. Puka, you can tank up this Psychic, no problem. We're actually just gonna get the heck out of here with the Volt Switch, and I am definitely gonna bring out El Tigre, who I've actually been using to complete my Pokedex, so his levels has gone up a little bit. I think he's caught up to Puka now. He was at 68 before, but unfortunately I messed up and accidentally turned off my DS after doing a whole bunch of training, and oh my gosh, Annabelle does actually have the Focus Blast, but thankfully El Tigre dodges it out, and that is amazing. So let's hit it up with that Darkest Lariat, which will of course take it out. I can't help but say that we're just the most luckiest trainer in Alola, but our Pokemon having that affection is definitely made it a little bit stronger, and I guess the battle's a little easier at times, but still, I can't really do anything about it now, and it doesn't affect the battle tree at least, so that's definitely going to be a challenge for us regardless. But the Fomantis and Bugsy there gained a level, and Weavile is the next Pokemon coming out. So even though I know it's, oh actually I think El Tigre might have learned Cross Chop. I'm not sure if that happened before or after I accidentally turned off my DS like I said, but I guess we'll find out right now. Does El Tigre have it? Yes, he does. That is going to be 4 times super effective and can, of course, take out the Weavile. If we can tank up a Brick Break, nice stuff. Here we go, the Cross Chop. I think I had the Brick Break before, but, of course, Cross Chop is just also a fighting move, but a lot higher power, so much better. Takes out the Weavile there in one hit, no problem. And El Tigre keeping up the levels with Puka, who just hit 67 as well. Good stuff. So, oh, Bugsy's going to gain another level. I forgot how high level Annabelle's Pokemon here were going to be. So, Fomantis and Bugsy here are definitely going to gain a couple. But I believe the next Pokemon coming out was Miss Magius. I'm not quite sure who to bring out. I guess it's not that bad to keep El Tigre in. Seems like Annabelle here is a trainer that likes to use Psychic and Ghostly kind of Pokemon. I already kind of forgot which one we just fought. Oh yeah, it was Weavile, so I guess a Dark type. I don't know, I guess all those typings I kind of grouped together, like Dark, Ghost, Psychic, and there's definitely one more typing up there. Maybe Fairy? They're all kind of like special attacking. Not really Dark type though, I guess that's kind of different. But we got Paralyzed, that's not great. Let me see. We don't actually have any full restores. Okay, that's not great, but I guess we do have potions, so I'm gonna use that real quick. And Annabelle, maybe she just uses purple Pokemon? No. What was her? Her first Pokemon was Alakazam, so that's not purple at all, but I guess maybe I just saw her Miss Magius next to her and I was like, hey man, they got matching hair, that's pretty cool. I like when Pokemon trainers kind of match their Pokemon. At least I did that a lot back in the Pokemon Battle Revolution game, if I remember the name correctly. It was on the Wii, it was not very good, but you know, I had it back in the day. It was like, I had a Wii, and I was very fortunate to have the Wii back then. Like, I didn't have a lot of gaming consoles growing up. So when I got the Wii, I was definitely very fortunate and bought pretty much any game I could for it, or could get for the Wii, because I didn't have any other consoles. So Pokemon Battle Revolution was definitely one of them, and even though it wasn't the best Pokemon game, I still could appreciate it a lot, I guess. And I guess a lot of the trainers in that game, if I remember correctly, did have like outfits that match their Pokemon. That's the whole reason why I guess I brought it up. But Annabelle's next Pokemon is a Snorlax, so I don't even know what her team's theme is anymore. It seems like she doesn't really have a theme, to be honest, because Snorlax doesn't fit any of what I thought before. But the Body Slam here might just take us out. No, never mind. El Tigre is way too good for this, man. And wow, breaks through the paralysis. I don't even know how that's possible, but I'm going to finish off this battle with a Darkest Lariat. I think it should be enough damage. I just feel like Cross Chop might have missed there for some reason. Cross Chop does have pretty low accuracy, and the Darkest Lariat does take it down, so good stuff to El Tigre, carrying us through here. Bugsy gets yet another level. Both of these Pokemon are, of course, going to evolve, like, once this battle is over, because I think they're definitely over the level they need to evolve. And Fomantis specifically, it might need to be daytime out, but I don't know for sure, like 100%, but I think it does have to be daytime out. Either way, they're both going to evolve. And Annabelle's next Pokemon is a fearsome Salamence. But like I said many times before, Kurama, or the Alolan Ninetales here, is pretty much the bane of any dragon Pokemon's existence, being 4 times super effective against most dragons because they're half flying type also. Or, you know, stuff like Kommo-o and Hydreigon, who can get 4 times super effective from the fairy type. Basically, Dragon or Ice and Fairy is the best combination to take out dragons, and there it goes. A Salamence has been taken out after doing quite a lot of damage with the Fire Blast, though, so I was not counting on that. But at the end of it, we still managed to win and gained a whole bunch of levels on those 2 Pokemon I had. Annabelle has been defeated. Indeed. And we're going to be getting 2 evolutions off of this. So first up is going to be Fomantis, and I'm showing all of these off because they are the Alolan Pokemon, and I'm kind of trying to complete the Alolan Pokedex, so I've been showing off most of the Alolan evolutions here. So Fomantis is definitely one of those, and she is going to be evolving into Lurantis. Pretty awesome Pokemon there. I think we fought that as a totem Pokemon before. And that is going to be another one for the Pokedex, another page completed as well, with the little Fomantis there and Lurantis. They both look so angry. I don't know, I really like the 3D models in Sun and Moon. They definitely help the game step up a lot. But like most Alolan Pokemon, we're also going to learn a new move, which is Petal Blizzard. I don't think that's really an exclusive or anything, but it is a very powerful grass attack, and if I remember right, the Totem Pokemon did use a signature move called like Solar Blade, which was kind of like Solar Beam, but a giant sword from the sky, which is pretty awesome, so definitely a cool Pokemon. And another awesome Alolan Pokemon is, of course, Wimpod here, who will be evolving now. Your boy Guzma actually uses the evolution of this guy, and of course we already know it is going to be Galizapod, but it is still awesome to see it evolving in person, and there it is, Big Bad Guzma's own Pokemon, Galizapod, or Galizapod, I don't really know still. But we're going to be completing another page with that one, 2 in a row, no problemo. I actually had most of these Pokemon in the Pokepelago. You just leave your game on for a long period of time and your Pokemon will train up no problem. But just like the previous Pokemon, Bugsy here is going to learn a couple of attacks, it looks like, not just the first impression, but the Iron Defense. Pretty cool stuff. And I kind of forgot what we were doing, but let's get back to the action here because we were about to start our Ultra Beast mission, and this is really exciting. That was just a test apparently, so I don't even know how tough the Ultra Beasts themselves are going to be, but thank you. I believe the testing is complete. I see no problem with all your skills. Rather, I would have to praise you for them. I hope that we will do fine work together. It looks like we passed with flying colors, and I'm really excited to get to this. So now you're a member of our team. Young Orange, you are most welcome. Then there's no time to be wasting. Let us begin your first job. The Chief and I will set out to gather more information about the UBs. We want to ask you to visit the secret labs in the bottom of Ether Paradise. Whoa, we're really gonna go take a look down there? There you should find our other partner in this endeavor, the Vice Chief of the Alolan branch of the Ether Foundation, Miss Wick. What? Miss Wick was a double agent the whole time? She will know why you've come. Now set forth, Young Orange. I don't know if maybe she's just a contact or really a double agent in Ether, but I am so ready to go down there, so let's head off to the Ether Paradise. Oh man, it's been a while since we've been over there actually, so yeah, I think we should be able to fly to it since we've been to like the main entrance now. Plus, I'm not really sure if there are any boats even flying there anymore, considering everything that happened there. But let's go, Charizard, off to Ether. Oh snap, look at this. It looks like we're at the main entrance. Have we even been to this area before? I know we fought Lusamine and Guzma way back there. I can see Lily's house. Oh, I think we should have come here actually before Lily left to Kanto to see if we can actually find Lusamine. Or is Lusamine actually still here? I'm not quite certain. There's definitely some people outside and I never really got a chance to explore this place, so I'm just kind of running around amazed at how huge this place is, first of all. And like just how amazing and white everything is. Can't help but notice with the sun so bright, everything is just giving off this glow. And it's pretty great. It's actually a really colossal structure that is the Ether Paradise. So before we head down to the labs that we're supposed to go explore, oh man, we can't call ride Pokemon. I forgot, you can't actually use any Pokemon at all. Wait, what the? Why is this guy still working here? Well, I'm afraid that the little kerfuffle we went through resulted in my demotion. I am turning over a new leaf and beginning over as one of the rank and file. When all is said and done, I feel like I've become a completely different person in mind and body. Could the new and improved Faba request a battle with you? What the? Of course, I would not turn down the opportunity to battle Faba, making his debut in battle apparently. This is gonna be pretty cool, even though I think our Pokemon might be slightly beat up, as they always are. I always forget to heal up for some reason, but I didn't know we could actually rematch this guy, so of course I am not going to turn down the opportunity to do so. And he's actually going to start off with his signature Slowbro. Definitely a Pokemon that Puka can handle as long as it doesn't have too powerful of a water attack. I don't think it should though, so let's see how much Thunderbolt does. Will it take it down one hit? Nice, it does! I think Faba actually mostly uses water and Psychic type Pokemon, kind of like Slowbro and what is it, Bruxish he also has on his team. And I don't even remember what his other Pokemon are, to be honest, but Bruxish, just like the Slowbro, man, I'm talking kind of weird today, aren't I? But it's okay, because we've got the Thunderbolt, and that should take down the fishy here. And it does, no problemo there. Goodbye, Bruxish. Went down quite as quickly as Slowbro did. And I don't know if this guy, what his other Pokemon were. Like, I don't really remember when we battled him back in the day. I also kind of forgot that we had Fomantis and Bugsy still on our team. But Alakazam is going to be up next. And oh man, El Tigre is still alive, but very low HP. So is Kurama, actually. I don't know if Kurama can outspeed an Alakazam. I think we can be faster, but I'm not quite sure. But I guess we'll try it out. The most we can do though is just Ice Beam, maybe go for an ICM Z-powered Ice Beam actually. Oh, we do have that. Oh, for sure we're gonna go for it then. The Sub-Zero Slammer. Y'all know how much I love this attack. And oh no, maybe I'll die to the Psychic though. Oh no, Kurama. Dang, the Alakazam is too powerful here. I could bank on El Tigre maybe dodging a Focus Blast. But then again, maybe the Alakazam has other attacks in mind. You know what? I kind of want to test its waters. I want to see if this guy does have the Focus Blast, just like the previous Alakazam did. Who was it even? Annabelle. Wow, we just battled her. How could I forget? But, I don't know. I don't think this one will. Oh, instead it's got the Dazzling Gleam, though, which might be just as bad. Wait a second. Never mind. I forgot. Fire Pokemon actually resist Fairy moves, which is totally perfect for El Tigre's typing. I mean, you are weak to fighting moves, but, you know, you're not weak to fairy moves at least, which is Dark type's second most common weakness, I guess. Doesn't even have any other weaknesses. I guess there's Bug type, but Fire also helps it resist that. So I guess El Tigre, I think, has a pretty good typing. I don't know. I guess all he is just kind of slow, but he's got a lot of attack. I've just really enjoyed using this Pokemon, though. Like, I'm really glad I picked Litten up as my starter, even though, to be honest, when we saw the final starter evolutions, actually, I kind of like Litten from the start. I'm pretty sure from my first video I made, I was like, Incineroar all the way. I love this starter, even though Rowlet's evolutions are pretty awesome, and I think even Primarina looks really dope. I'm not a huge fan of Popplio or the second evolution, but Primarina does look really cool. Anyway, we got put to sleep there by the Hypno, so I guess, I don't know, I guess I'm going to try to just, oh gosh, he's got the Focus Blast. Not good for us at all, but El Tigre somehow survives it, and we're still fast asleep, unfortunately. Dang, that Focus Blast, oh nice, we wake ourselves up. Good stuff. I was going to say, that Focus Blast didn't do too much damage, to be honest, so I think we can sit here and take up another one after a Max Potion. Let's see, El Tigre has just been so awesome this episode, taking on most of Annabelle's Pokemon, and now also dealing with Faba. Come on, tank up this Focus Blast. Unless he gets a critical hit or something, I think we should be okay. Yeah, more than half HP, so we're more than good, even if we're slower here. As I mentioned, El Tigre is a little bit slow sometimes, but no! What? Really? Another hypnosis, bruh? Oh, man. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Nice. We dodged out on a focus blast. And now after the full heal, let's try again. Hopefully, no. Come on. Are you kidding me? This guy. Faba, why? Dodged out another focus blast. El Tigre is just not taking it from Faba today. And yes, finally he doesn't go for another hypnosis, but I guess he does hit the focus blast. No crit, and that means El Tigre's in a pinch, but it's okay, buddy. You've got this. One Darkest Lariat should take down this Hypno, no problem. Even though he stalled us out for a while, he gets taken down in one hit. El Tigre is almost level 70, actually. I guess he's about to be 68. So yeah, getting pretty close to that. That Hypno was only 61, so can't say that we're a little bit over the level of Faba here, but still, after all those hypnosis, man, I can't even feel bad. Anyway, it's gonna be a battle of the Alolan Raichus because I'm actually gonna bring out my own against this thing. I don't know why, I just feel like having a battle of the Raichus. Plus, we've still got our Z move, considering Kurama got taken down before he got to use his, so I think we should still have it, yep. And that means we've got the Stoke Spark Surfer against the other Alolan Raichu. I don't think it's going to do too much damage, but considering Puka and El Tigre have been our two earliest Pokemon, our two earliest team members, and definitely our two strongest now, I don't know, it just seems fitting that we should use them to finish off this last battle here. So, the Stoke Spark Surfer coming out, and I don't know if it's really going to do too much damage, to be honest, but let's go, Raichu. Alright, it did about half his health, which is not too bad. Ooh, the Nuzzle is gonna miss as well. Not too bad for us, so I think we could probably finish him off with a couple of more Thunderbolts. I don't know which one would do more damage, Thunderbolt or Psychic, but oh man. What the heck? Our Pokemon are just too good today. Dodging out on everything. Alright, well, here's another Psychic for ya, Raichu, and that is finally gonna take him down to take down the Branch Chief Faba, or should I say the former Branch Chief, because I think he's just now a regular employee, as he mentioned, so I don't know what his title is or trainer class or whatever, but everybody's gaining levels today. Lurantis 40 already. Nice. I don't think I really want Sweet Scent though, even though that can help me find some Pokemon, but Ether Foundation Faba has been defeated. And once again, after a battle, I seem to forget what's going on. There's a larger mission at hand. We've got to take down the Ultra Beast. So what did you think of the new and improved Faba? With my newfound charm, you will see me make my comeback within the Foundation. And for that, I will have to gain quite a bit of support behind me. Oh snap, he's actually going to give us an item, the Dubious Disc. That's awesome. That is just a little token for me, so you won't forget the new Faba. Now watch as I work my way up the ladder of the Foundation once more. When I was reduced to this low-ranking position, I had a sudden revelation. I desperately longed for that title of respect. Well, that's great, Faba. Keep it up, buddy, and I hope you can actually make it further here in Ether, considering they're actually pretty good people. Oh snap, a stick? What? Why did this guy just give us a regular stick? Fartre's population has been dropping in other regions because they can no longer find many of these greens that have traditionally been their food source. Oh, that's kind of sad, man, but I think I wanted to check out Lily's house, which should be over here. No, we still can't call ride Pokemon. It's whatever, though. We definitely got our own two legs, and we can run our way over here real quick. I don't think Miss Wick is going to be here because... What the heck? Faba's actually here again. What? How did you get over here? Young Master Gladion is doing a fine job as the acting president of the Foundation, but don't you think it would be more appropriate to have an adult like me fill the position? You think so? I'm not really sure, Faba. This is why I hate dealing with I find it so interesting talking with children. Yeah, it's great. I don't know if we can maybe rematch him again at some point, but... Oh, I thought Lusamine might be here, bedridden, but apparently we can just get right in her bed. It's so soft and enveloping that it feels as though you could sink right in. Maybe it's because Lily's been here once before, making me remember the friend that we once had here in Alola, but now left for Kanto. Man, I actually really hope they do some kind of continuation of Lily's story. That would be so awesome. Now that it's been a little while, I guess, and we beat the whole story and at least the main part of it, let me know what you guys thought of it and what you think they're going to be doing with Lily and Kanto. Do you think they'll bring that back ever? Because as I said, I would personally love to see it. Maybe not Pokemon Sun and Moon 2 exactly, but something where it's kind of more of a sequel than a third version of the game. I guess Pokemon Stars would be really awesome. on the Nintendo Switch. I've heard all the rumors about that, and oh my gosh, it would just be amazing, to be honest. I've seen Shofu's Wi-Fi battles as well on the emulator. Man, those look really good, so I can only imagine that it would look something like that on the actual Nintendo Switch. But here's Miss Wick. Orange, welcome back. I have to tell you how much I appreciate what you did for Miss Lily and Madame Lusamine. Miss Lily asked me a last favor before she left. She wanted me to explain to you why she and her mother had to go to Kanto. What? This is what I was just talking about, and now Wick is going to explain it for us. You see, while we do not know if it was because of Nihiligo's neurotoxins, her fusion with that beast, or the strain of the Z-Power, the ill effects of this episode on Madame Lusamine's body and mind have been undeniable. Why does this text look fuzzy? Is that just me? She has hardly roused sense. But Miss Lily found a ray of hope in a book that she remembered reading long ago. It was regarding a man named Bill, who invented the Pokemon storage system used in our PCs. This inventor, who lives in the Kanto region, once combined himself with a Pokemon in an experiment that apparently went awry. I know exactly who she's talking about, of course, so I guess I could question why he'd do that, but just like Lusamine, perhaps there are more examples in the world of people fusing with Pokemon. The records of this event, however, say that he was separated from the Pokemon by using his teleporter in a cell separation system. Perhaps using the same kind of procedure on Madame Lusamine, we'll be able to remove the last of the beast's poison from her system. That is what Miss Lily was hoping when she headed to Kanto. It pained me greatly when both Miss Lily and Master Gladion left Ether Paradise, but I'm so proud to see fine young people that they have become. Even sheltered little Mr. Gladion tried to patch up his own clothing, he said when his partner Noel tore them. Oh, I'm sorry, you probably aren't interested in hearing about that sort of thing, are you? Here, please accept this. A big malasada. Oh man, we get Miss Wick's pancake. That's pretty nice. Take another one too. 2 of them. 2 for the price of none. Because we got it for free. This is awesome. Now I'll be returning to Secret Lab B so that I can get back to work. Alright, Miss Wick. Thanks for the info though. I'm actually very curious where Gladion could be then. Or Gladion as some people have told me to say it. But I guess since I've said it the same way for the whole playthrough, I figured I would just keep saying it the same way. But I think that's actually going to be the end of this episode. Next time we will head deeper into the Ether Labs to find out what could be lurking inside here. What kind of secrets we can find. And maybe even get ourselves a legendary Pokemon. See you guys next time on Sun and Moon.